Hi guys, let's look at the homework questions of exercise 6a, which is solving problems based on quadratic equations. So basically we need to convert the word problem into a quadratic equation and then solve it using any of the methods that we know. So let's look at question number 2. It says the sum of the squares of two consecutive natural numbers is 41. Okay, so let the consecutive natural numbers be x and x plus 1. So these are the two numbers. What's given is square of these terms. So this is x square plus x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 41. Sum of squares are two consecutive. So sum of first number plus sum of second number is equal to 41. Let's open the brackets. So this is x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 41. This gives us 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 41. That's negative 40 plus 1 minus 41. That's negative 40 is equal to 0. Let's divide both sides by 2 because 2 is common factor for all terms. This is x square plus x minus 20 is equal to 0. I need to find factors of negative 20, the sum of which is plus 1. So that would be negative 4 into plus 5. Yes, so x square minus 4x plus 5x minus 20 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, what we get is x times x minus 4 plus 5 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. This gives us x minus 4 times x plus 5 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 4 or x is equal to negative 5. Now, since the numbers are natural, therefore x is equal to negative 5 is rejected, which means therefore the numbers are 4 and 5. Perfect. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 4. It says the sum of a number and its reciprocal is 4.25. Okay, let the number be x. So what's given is x plus 1 upon x is equal to 4.25. Right, that's the condition which is given. Let's take the LCM. So when I take the LCM, this is x squared plus 1, and this is equal to 4.25. Let's cross multiply. X squared plus 1 is equal to 4.25x, which gives us x squared minus 4.25x plus 1 is equal to 0. Let's multiply both sides by 4 so that we work with whole numbers. So this becomes 4x squared minus 4 into 4, 16, and 1. That's 17x plus 4 is equal to 0. Which means I need to find factors of 4 into 4. That's 16, the sum of which would be negative 17. So 16 can be written as negative 4 multiplied with negative 4, and no, but that will not help me. It will give me only negative 8. So this is the wrong one. Maybe I should try something else. So let's look at negative 16 multiplied with negative 1. Yes, so negative 16 multiplied with negative 1 and negative 16 plus negative 1 will also give me negative 17. Perfect. So I should split negative 17 as negative 16 and negative 1. So this will give me 4x squared minus 16x minus x plus 4 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I've underlined, 4x times x minus 4 minus 1 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. X minus 4 is common, so x minus 4 times 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. That gives us x is equal to 4 or x is equal to 1 by 4. So these are the two possible solutions, x is equal to 4 or x is equal to 1 by 4. Good, let's look at the next question. The next question that we are doing is question number 6. It says divide 15 into two parts such that the sum of their reciprocals is 3 by 10. Okay, so let the two parts be x. So if the first part is x, then the second part will be 15 minus x, right? Total is 15. So the first part is x, then the second part will be 15 minus x. Let's figure out the relationship. Sum of their reciprocal. So the reciprocal of x is 1 of x, 1 upon x. Sum, which means I'll add a plus sign. Reciprocal of 15 minus x is 1 upon 15 minus x. And this is given equal to 3 upon 10. Let's read it again. Sum of the reciprocal. So 1 upon x plus 1 upon 15 minus x is equal to 3 upon 10. Let's take the LCM. So that would be x times 15 minus x, and this will become 15 minus x plus x is equal to 3 upon 10. Negative x and plus x gets cancelled. Let's cross multiply. So this is 3x times 15 minus x is equal to 15 into 10. Right? 3x into 15 minus x is equal to 10 into 15. Let's open the bracket. So 15 into 3x, that 45x minus 3x square is equal to 150. Let's take everything on the right hand side so that we are working with a x square which is positive. So we have 3x square minus 45x plus 150 is equal to 0. I notice all elements have 3 in common. So let's divide this by 3. What we get is x square minus 15x plus 50 is equal to 0. Yes, x square minus 15x plus 50 is equal to 0. So we need to find factors of 50, the sum of which is negative 15. So that will be negative 10 into negative 5. Yes, that's correct. So x square minus 5x minus 10x plus 50 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, we get x times x minus 5 minus 10 times x minus 5 is equal to 0, which is x minus 5 times x minus 10 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 5 or x is equal to 10. So therefore the two parts are 5 and 10. When x is equal to 5, 15 minus x will be 10, and when x is equal to 10, 15 minus x would be 5. So these are the two possible options, 10, 5 or 5, 10, which is basically what I've written. Good, let's look at the next question. The next question that we are doing is question number 8. It says the sum of squares of two consecutive positive numbers, positive even numbers, okay? Two consecutive positive even numbers is 52. Okay, so let the first positive even number be x, which means therefore the next positive even number is x plus 2. Correct. The difference between two positive even numbers is 2. So x and x plus 2. Let's see the relationship given. Sum of the squares, which means x square plus x plus 2 the whole square is 52. Perfect. Now let's open the bracket and see how we can solve this quadratic. This is x square plus 4x plus 4. But the breakup of x plus 2 whole square is basically x square plus 4x plus 4, and this is given equal to 52. Let's add the like term. So x square plus x square, that's 2x square plus 4x plus 4 minus 52, that's negative 48 is equal to 0. I notice 2 common in all elements, so divide everything by 2 and we get x square plus 2x minus 24 is equal to 0. So negative 24 can be written as 6 into negative 4, and 6 plus negative 4 is also equal to 2. So I have been able to split the middle term as 6 and negative 4. So this will be x square minus 4x plus 6x minus 24 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I have underlined, we have x times x minus 4 plus 6 times x minus 4 is equal to 0. X minus 4 is common, so we have x minus 4 times x plus 6 is equal to 0. This gives us x minus 4 is equal to 0 or x plus 6 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 4 or x is equal to negative 6. Let's read the question. We are looking at two consecutive positive even numbers. So since numbers are positive, therefore x is equal to negative 6 is rejected. Therefore the numbers are 1 x numbers are x, which is 4, and x plus 2, which is 6. So the two numbers are 4 and 6. Good. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we are doing is question number 10. It says denominator of a positive fraction is 1 more than twice its numerator. Okay, so denominator of a positive fraction is 1 more twice than its numerator. Okay, so let numerator be x, and denominator, therefore denominator is 1 more than twice its numerator, which means 2 times x plus 1. Perfect. Now let's read the relationship. The sum of the fraction, so the fraction is x upon 2x plus 1, and its reciprocal, so the reciprocal will be 2x plus 1 upon x, and this is given equal to 2.9. Now let's remove the decimal and let's write it as 29 upon 10. Yeah, that should be fine. So x upon 2x plus 1 plus 29 plus 2x plus 1 upon x is equal to 29 upon 10. Let's take the LCM and add them. The LCM would be x times 2x plus 1, and this would be x squared plus 2x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 29 upon 10. Yes, that's correct. Now let's open the brackets. So this is x square plus 4x square plus 4x plus 1. Yes, 2x whole square is 4x square. 2 into 2x into 1 is 4x plus 1 square. That's correct. Upon 2x square plus x is equal to 29 upon 10. Let's cross multiply. So when I cross multiply, I get 29 times 2x square plus x is equal to 10 times x square plus 4x square, that's 5x square plus 4x plus 1. Yes, x square plus 5x square plus 4x plus 1. Let's open the bracket. So we have 58x square plus 29x is equal to 50x square plus 40x plus 10. Let's bring all the like terms together. So 58x square minus 50x square, that 8x square, 29x minus 40x, that's negative 11x minus 10 is equal to 0. Let's reconfirm. 58 minus 50, yes, that's 8. 29 minus 40, that's 11, rather negative 11, and negative 10 is equal to 0. So I need to find factors of negative 80, the sum of which will be negative 5. Oh, sorry, negative 11. So 80 can be written as 8 into 10. No, that doesn't work. So anything else? 16 into 5? Yes, 16 into 5 is 80, and that'll give me negative 11 as well. So 8x square minus 16x plus 5x minus 10 is equal to 0. I have broken negative 11 as negative 16 plus 5. Grouping it the way I've underlined, we have 8x times x minus 2 plus 5 times x minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 2 is common, so we have x minus 2 times 8x plus 5 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 2 or x is equal to negative 5 upon 8. Now since we are talking about a positive fraction, and since x is positive, therefore negative 5 upon 8 is rejected, which means therefore numerator is 2 and denominator is 2x plus 1, which is 2 into 2, 4, plus 1, that's 5. So they want us to find the fraction, therefore fraction is 2 upon 5. That's the final answer. Good. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we are doing is question number 12. Question number 12 says, divide 20 into two parts such that 3 times the square of one exceeds the other part by 10. Okay. Let the parts be x. So if the one part is x, the other will be 20 minus x. Okay. Let's find the relationship. 3 times the square of one part, which means 3 times the square of one part is exceeds the other part by 10, which means is equal to 20 minus x plus 10. Let's reconfirm. 3 times the square of one part is exceeds the other part, which means I'm adding 10 to the other part, 20 minus x plus 10. Let's bring everything on one side. So we have 3x squared minus x minus 30 is equal to 0. Why minus x? If minus x goes on this side, it becomes plus x. And this is 20 plus 10, 30. When it goes to the other side, it becomes negative 30. Right? That's correct. 3x squared plus x minus 30 is equal to 0. I need to find factors of negative 90, the sum of which would be plus 1. So that should be 10 multiplied with negative 9. And 10 plus negative 9 is also equal to 1. Perfect. So I've been able to split 1 as 10 minus 9. So we have 3x squared minus 9x plus 10x minus 30 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I've underlined, 3x times x minus 3 plus 10 times x minus 3 is equal to 0, which means x minus 3 times 3x plus 10 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 3 or x is equal to negative 10 upon 3. So therefore x is equal to 3. This is rejected since x is positive. So x is 3. We are dividing 20 into two parts. One part, both the parts have to be positive. Correct? And we need to find two parts. Okay, therefore the parts are 3 and 17. Perfect. Let's look at the next question. The next question that we do is question number 14. Out of 3 consecutive positive integers, the middle number is p. I have the spelling wrong. The square should be square. Okay, of the largest is greater. Okay, so let the numbers be p minus 1, p, and p plus 1. Yes, they are 3 consecutive, which means the first one will be p minus 1, the middle is p, and the next one is p plus 1. If 3 times the square of the largest, okay, so the relationship that we have is 3 times the square of the largest. So the largest obviously is p plus 1. So 3 times the square of the largest is greater than the sum, which means is greater than the sum of the squares of other two, which means p minus 1 whole square plus p square, and it is greater by 67, which means I have to add 67 to it. Let's read the question again. If 3 times the square of the largest, this is the largest, is greater than the sum, so we have added these two, and it is greater by 67, which means I need to add 67 to these two. Perfect. Now let's create the quadratic and solve it. So this will be 3 times p square plus 2p plus 1. Yes, p square plus 2 into p plus 1 is equal to p square minus 2p plus 1 plus p square plus 67. Okay, let's open the bracket. So this is 3p square plus 6p plus 3 is equal to p square plus p square, that's 2p square. This is negative 2p, and plus 1 plus 67, that's plus 68. Let me reconfirm. P square plus p square, 2p square minus 2p plus 68. Let's bring everything on one side. So 3p square minus 2p square plus 6p plus 2p plus 3 minus 68 is equal to 0. Oh, grouping it, or rather adding or subtracting the like term, 3p square minus 2p square gives me p square, 6p plus 2p gives me 8p, and in the end I have plus 3 minus 68, that's negative 65 is equal to 0. So I need to find factors of negative 65. So negative 65 is 5 into 13. Let's see what is the bigger number. We want positive 8, which means negative 5 plus 13, and negative 5 plus 13 is also equal to 8. Perfect. So I have been able to split 8 as negative 5 plus 13. Let's solve it now. So this is p square minus 5p plus 8p. Now why 8? Plus 13p. Plus 13p minus 65 is equal to 0. Yes, I have split 8 as 5 and 13. Perfect. Grouping it the way I have underlined. P times p minus 5 plus 13 times p minus 5 is equal to 0. P minus 5 is common, so p minus 5 times p plus 13 is equal to 0, which means p is equal to 5 or p is equal to negative 13. Now this is rejected since p is positive. Therefore, negative 13 is rejected. Therefore, the value of p is equal to 5. So the three numbers are 4, 5 and 6, but they only want us to calculate the value of the number p, which is the middle number. Perfect. That brings me to the last homework question. The last homework question is question number 16. It says one pipe can fill a cistern in 3 hours less than the other. Okay. The two pipes together can fill in 6 hours 40 minutes. Find the time that each pipe will take. Okay. Let one pipe fill in x hours. Therefore, second pipe fills in x minus 3 hours. Perfect. Let's call this pipe A. Let's call this pipe B. This is for pipe A. This is for pipe B. So for pipe A, in 1 hour, pipe A fills 1 upon x of system. Perfect. This is basically unitary method. In x hours, it fills 1, which means in 1 hour, it fills 1 into 1 upon x, which is 1 upon x. That's exactly what I've written. Similarly, in 1 hour, pipe B fills 1 upon x minus 3 of system. Perfect. So in 1 hour, they fill 1 by x and 1 by x minus 3 of the system. Together, they can fill in 6 hours 40 minutes. So let's put 6 hours 40 minutes in hours itself. So 6 hours 40 minutes would be equal to 6 hours 40 upon 60. That's 3, which means 20 upon 3 hours. Right, that's correct. So pipe A plus pipe B fill in 20 upon 3 hours. Yes, which means in 1 hour, pipe A plus pipe B will fill 3 upon 20 of the system. So now the equation that we get is in 1 hour, pipe A fills 1 by x, 1 hour, pipe B fills 1 upon x minus 3, and this is equal to 3 upon 20. That's correct. 1 by x plus 1 upon x minus 3 is equal to 3 upon 20. Let's take the LCM and add. So x times x minus 3, this will be x minus 3 plus x is equal to 3 upon 20. Let's cross multiply. So this is 3x times x minus 3 is equal to 20 times 2x minus 3. Yes, 20 times 2x minus 3. Let's open the bracket. So 3x square minus 9x is equal to 40x minus 60. Let's bring everything on one side. So we have 3x square minus 9 minus 40. That's negative 49x minus 60 goes here, becomes plus 60 is equal to 0. So now we need to find factors of 60 into 3. That's 180, the sum of which would be 49, or rather negative 49. So 180 can be 45 into 4. Yes, that's correct. So negative 45 into negative 4. Sorry. So 3x square minus 45x minus 4x plus 60 is equal to 0. Grouping it the way I've underlined, we get 3x times x minus 15 plus, not plus, minus 4 times x minus 15 is equal to 0. X minus 15 is common. So x minus 15 times 3x minus 4 is equal to 0, which means x is equal to 15 or x is equal to 4 by 3. So if first pipe is in 15, then x minus 3 would be equal to 12. Now if the first pipe is 4 by 3, x minus 3 would be equal to 4 by 3 minus 3, which will be negative number, right? That will be 4 minus 9, that's negative 5 upon 3. Since time can't be negative, therefore x is equal to 4 by 3 is rejected. Okay, I don't have space here, so what we have is x is 15 and x minus 3 is 12. Let's read the question. It says find the time, therefore time is equal to 12 hour and 15 hour. Perfect. That brings me to an end of this video and the homework questions. If you have any queries, feel free to write into me. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.